Hi, this is Carolyn Campbell. I'm calling Amanda Cohen, who lives in Glenshaw, Pennsylvania. She is a full-time real estate agent, and she works with Howard Hanna, and she's in the Fox Chapel area. I wanted to reach out to you, Amanda, see and just touch base. What's happening in your area with the coronavirus? Are you known as a non-essential business in your area for real estate?
You know, in Pennsylvania, they have declared real estate agents non-essential. They don't want us showing houses. They don't want us interacting with the public. They have definitely put a halt to a lot of transactions just due to the fact that excuse me, sorry about that. So many people are out of work because of this, and it's slowing everything down. So we're trying to get creative and do video showings and have the sellers step up. And they've been really great about it. They've been really helpful and really just excited to put their 2 cents worth in on how great their homes are that they're trying to sell.
Okay. In your area, are you seeing a lot of changes as far as getting out to get essential items, restaurants offering deliveries and pickups and things like that?
We have, some of the restaurants have just closed because the employees don't want to work. My daughter works for a business that did that, but there's a lot of restaurants, especially the local restaurants, the mom and pop businesses that are there, and they're trying to still stay in business, try and still be valid and offer a limited menu. And, Pennsylvania is one of the states that for last couple of weeks, they've even limited alcohol purchases. And yesterday they announced that they're going to start selling them online. So they'll mail it to us. So no one's going to be allowed in the liquor store still, but it's still nice that they're trying to find a way to keep the Pennsylvania economy running and still get people working. And there are people begging for jobs, and there are jobs out there if you're comfortable going out and working in this environment. It is very scary. So I get the comfort level is not there for many people.
Yeah. And, just for that thought, things are going to get better. We just got to go through this. I can't imagine how you're taking things because you are home with 3 teenagers who are demanding a lot of attention right now. And I'm sure they're nervous about all of this. How are you handling that?
You're nervous. They are unsure of their future. I have one that's a 2020 graduate. She's supposed to graduate in June, trying to decide what college she's going to, and it's very uncertain how this transition is going to go for all these college students, whether they're going into college or into secondary education. Are their parents and families going to be able to afford this? We are fortunate enough that my husband is in an essential business, so we still have the income coming in that we can do that. However, there's also all those kids that are going to be graduating next month from college that are going to have student loans due and all these other issues coming up financially. And the economy is not geared right now to help these people. And so, college students, I have one looking at colleges. She's thinking maybe just community college now, and for a couple of years, or as a quote unquote gap period before she even applies.
Right.
Well,
I think a lot of times people right now, it's the unknown, the time element.
Yes.
Is this going to be a short term? I think could it be a long term? I think right now, the best thing to do is, just keep them occupied and plan out their next 30 days of how they can,
My high school students are busy. They have class every day. The school district we're in, fortunately, was able to do a pretty seamless job of getting the children, this whole school district online pretty
Oh,
quickly.
that's
So
great.
they've been studying nonstop for the last couple of weeks, so that they're busy. And
Mhm.
it's just that time that they would normally be out with their activities and their friends that we have to try and fill those gaps. And that's where they're getting a little squirrely.
What
But
is your biggest challenge as far as this transition of uh, being staying at home, working from home? What's your biggest challenge at this point?
well, I'm one that likes quiet. So with all these conference calls going on, we've all adjusted. And when I call clients or call colleagues, I tell them almost immediately, I apologize if there's any noise in the background. We're under extreme circumstances, so just bear with me, but let's get through this and let's see if we can get this call done and not go crazy.
Have you tried to develop a routine that you don't get to where you're feeling like you have to nest through this?
This is akin to that last month of pregnancy when you're stuck home and not being able to do anything because you're here, you're taking care of your family. We are on a schedule. I'm making sure we at least try and have lunch and dinner at a regular time. They're teenagers, they don't get up, so breakfast is out the window, and I know it's the most important meal of the day. However, it's, again, teenagers, they're like, vampires almost. And getting that, getting up, getting ready for work, and just cleaning up and making sure we're looking like we're about to go out the door, even though we can't really do it.
Excellent. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah. All right, Amanda, thank you so much for your time. For those of you in Pennsylvania, Glenshaw, think about Amanda Cohen
Yes,
when you think about
Western
real estate.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks, Carolyn.